And you're another for Yamama Kwaba Edeba El Shaddai GHTV, our YouTube, El Shaddai TV, our TikTok, El Shaddai TV, Facebook, and El Shaddai TV, Instagram. Yes, I'm some Mama Kwaba Edeba next episode that yeah, they buy them. And then your topic I baby do home come your turn it say what makes marriage work? A then ma aware a yejuma. A then ma aware jina. A then ma aware eso. Chima aware for it mitena seche. And then come my baby and I say topic I baby kasafa huni. This is the first time yenya okunini or yere or yes set way so and come we be massive. Emube de ene emube san ye ni kan Mr. and Mrs. Awando mpacho mama kwa ba de ba Shaddai so alright mpacho ene yetifi asem ne say ede na ma aware eye adwuma what makes marriage work until before then no medi kan bisa mo ede na e sustaining mumi no ma aware no ede na e secret no
okay I say me da wase we have been married for 14 years. Na 14 years na yaware no what I can 14 Meka say eye anyonkofa na ye wo no because ye ya downfall mi kure ma downfall oye mi nua oye mi bibia nti ye boy ho komo ye nim ne ekoso obi anabrabum at every point of time nti eno ene tumi ama aware no ejina abepem sese
before say mo ba betena na mo ye namfo dada ana mo de no mo hia na mo de aware SMC ano
na ye ndamfo me I mean jago meka se me nim be 24 years ni ti na ye ndamfo I think me hia no I can't remember the date but na me wie JHS die call convention or Kumase. That was the last convention ye call yenko Easter convention ye call the whole Ghana which is Christ Apostolic Church. That was the last one ye call ye that convention ibium. Nti ho na me hia no. Nti na ye ndamfo ansana ba say the baby tia ye the worry.
Na then e kan wa wo hu say he's the right person for you.
Okay. Yeah, me can say, one, me no like because of na ya ndam for no, inti na ye bon komo. And I me be hu say, owo me at heart like say me nkoso, eda na koma so, and like you very protective of me. Inti me hu say no, we obi amene bobra ebe bo me.
Okay. Wanya nkofo na mo jomo no bi. Ana odwa nanum kakra kan. Alright, Mr. Mano. Pacho, I think say my brother and son yinya wa say tissue. We den kanya o yire mo anke yinya o. Alright, Pacho, Argentina we decided on Oba Koko instead of say we twin.
Let me say that's it. Alright. Kind of or your mistake I need to correct her. Okay. We have been married for just 14 years, 14, and yet you weren't chairs 14 years back. You know, it's almost like just 2 years ago. I'm even planning say next year I be a messan warrior. Say Pastor Bema me home choir na can messan warrior. Yes, messan I warrant for because that time na near me bo wa any went in person messan warrior for you.
And you remember
oh, Saturday any El Shaddai TV. I'm going to be trying to coverage now for life. The best I can this time, maybe bombard them somewhere and be trying to coverage now for life.
Oh, okay. All right, but before so we share no. Now we speak and I say we no we can direct for.
Yes, I have specific. Okay. I have specification of what I want, and I know that.
Of falling.
Yes, of falling under the same specification. You see, as a young guy, person, you need to know what you want and where you are heading towards. You don't just jump on anything in skirt. You just need to follow the path. Or then you can see so many crises, ups and downs over there. So you need to have specification of what you want and where you are heading towards.
Okay. All right. Me pese me who say before say we share and there are some certain things are now on per one answer. We sorting it out and sana we get it close to it and we worry we now start to say we solve that things and out.
Okay. Basically, sana onu di kan kai no. You share our convention as normal person or high convention and a chair on the trim. That was the end. Later part on the bar shama of which I be in that form. Then I realized she have almost 70% to 80% of the qualities I'm looking out for in a woman, and that is why I finally fall for her.
Okay. So now me person me who one say though say nipa no fall under our spec, but ebia there are certain things be who else of fall under my path but 1 or 2 3 things be no ma red flags. Who ya person who say what sorting it out and sana who quarantine and now train and who are new and also sanya manano.
I sort out, as I said, there are some certain things you need to look out for in every person that you are going out with. Does it fall under the categories? If yes, then look at the percentage because being nowhere perfect. So you look out for now every boss and every one you have more than them boy now, then go for it. Definitely you are not going to get a 100%, but you need at least some certain qualification that you need to look out for. And once the person falls within the categories, I am more than the negative. You just pick up the positive.
Okay. So categorize it, no, I think 80%. So that 20%, no, wait to me am I Juana.
That's where the but when I say the as for dinner about 10%. That's what yes, now 90%.
All right, so after you have your main questions and so on, Kasa. All right, Mrs. Samano, I didn't know worry a year. You pese wo ye no general admire. A didn't know a worry a gina, Ankasa.
Meka say nyama ma awarejina nyama miensa. First one ye ebeka sodo. Because on do nipa na untumi ene nipa no entina. Eno na ye guru na ebe bonde uni nipa no. And a second so be star. Because although you not say uni star, you can't prove the love you have for the person because at least what could you ma oba better chocolates be e dey brain pan sike ni wa those petty things na ebe ginger love no you cannot do it nti sika hu hia say bi asika bebre but at least kakra de hu hia sene ebe ma odo no every day ebe ye fresh na de di mu akuti pa de e understanding nti ase because science ase ni wa odo no wo ho sika wo na nti ase ni wa aware no engina nti ase na kwete say fuel a fuel car no de bia esuno bebi a de bi yetete no na esuno de bi a me yetete no ka no ka say maso ye because me ankasa me start say me hwe me ho at the age of 30 years. I lost my parents at an early age. Nti me start say me hwe me ho at the age of 30 years. Nti from 30 years going no menya obi e ka say tina say menkwa ha menyesi I do everything on my own me freedom a de me pedia e na meye nti e no mo na oba me life mu na I say odane me baby we nye ne sa emboa emfa wongodu baby adamfo nsem emboa hwe adamfo obefa ene ade nti ono no na wofo na wo na nsia na ne papa kra efim me fa say 1 year ni na ne papa finti esuro ntiti ya onyaaye na me so esuro ntiti ya nya nti say nti ase amba do love no wo nso aware no engina the way I say na nti ase no na be ma aware no eji
young girls are na young boy and young girl afena omo si aware kwan so omo kwakọ ware omo struggle with omo understanding ayade bia enkoye wo mo ntem in this aspect no ube advice omo ba wanim say omo no ba be kasa ebia omo complain first one, second one, third one, what observe sa omo complaints na wetin say e understanding no more lacking. In this case ube advice omo so omo to aso nkotena and other catch omo say omo holding one, no more looking for the best one for myself.
Make a chum say they should hold on because love no honest understanding no every day there will be misunderstanding in the marriage. My maintain once here we say medium we say medi benku nti me medi benku na no benku na meye we say one year one the measurement ase dey be nti as I say you have to disagree to agree. Sana say you people will disagree now after finally maba into conclusion. Okay, since me pay benku no and they Monday, Tuesday, bedi benku, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, bedi na just say we have sort everybody out. Until if sir understanding ain't to me bad, there is no need for you to go into the marriage because love is not all in marriage.
Nti ase enima automatically no a bad thing say be adwuma. Mr. Mano, me pacho choose love, money and understanding. Pacho when ni adwuma.
Me I will go for love and understanding. Nti me choose so and say sika ho yia but I don't see say sika ho yia that much because time I'm missing the pen my first car send the pen. Na me ni kutu kwa o nti my first car send the pen. So I will go for the love and the understanding. You see, the understanding, as we normally used to say, is a two-letter word, under and stand. So you need to stand under something. Sometimes it may not go the way you want it, but because you are standing under, you need to subject yourself, say, oh, metsi nasi. Sometimes the means is not there. But just because you love the person, you need to go that extra mile to just stand under, to be under the person. Say, oh, me try say metwase. So without the two and without the understanding, we say you are no. I mean, the truth is you are going nowhere. If a company say, we say now all the time, what you say, the two of you may be going two different angles, two different directions, of which are. At the end of the day, want me have a focus for where you are heading towards. So the understanding plays a major role more than even the love itself.
Mr. Amano, let me perceive me, Mr. Say, relationship, most of the men, they will be like, me na me head of the family, me na me bear man. So the other can be, if say me can, me didn't final say. Na be sao because understanding one have cancer or final. No. Agiatum and I say sometimes OJ or accept your own decisions.
Now, for the two of you to go far, you need to always have the one mind and to move to one direction. Why are we saying so? Okay, sir, I'm the head, so I'm not whatever I'm going to say is final. That's what Luka say. I'm not going to listen to you. You are going nowhere. So in some certain aspect. It doesn't matter. There are so many decisions I used to take. She is the one who will give me the final advice. I should go this way. The majority of it, once I bring it on board, she will say, no, this thing, don't do it this way. If you do it this way, there will be a problem. And that is how we go about it.
Okay. But Marco, to like Modru baby, one decision I had the mama said, on suggestive, also suggestive ma. Nti asiana I drag him to some couple of days and sana Bako agree to and sometimes a drew time I harder when I submit it.
Honestly, for just 14 years, Pena Yawarena, we were friends, just as she said. So, as at within this small 40 years now, we haven't had any much challenges about to understand because we had that previous one before Yaware. And even because we are almost heading to the same direction, we haven't had major of that understanding. Even though once in a while, these minor ones sometimes do pop up, but we haven't had a major one because there be Missy PC, no.
because those times I am worrying, and sometimes I feel say I na person share me so me dem hu ansa na be ba no kra na me dem pe na me ye ti me dem hu to me share me so but when we got married and I mean say no, there are sometimes I have to calm down and take some of the decisions and I think say yes and it helps because any job there is sometimes crap ebia edwuma bia obeka kire me and I said you be ope bibi efri no ho obebo mamane onya fo mechi ekoye abra me kacha nse bia ma onya wo se na apaska wo ba no kitabo wo se je obubo so we have come to realization that ye mienu ni na ye fa adwene e gina baby ba kwa it helps than nipa ba kwa no na dwen.
At times when person ultrafa went Mr. Amano, but the day at times when person ultrafa went.
I mean, try and find change. Just say I'm the head of the house. What I say, I'm the head of the house.
Okay. Mrs. Amano, well, life as a sign after say we worry and sending no see live life, and one what they call.
Okay. Like I say, there is change after marriage. Because the first change here we didn't best son. Na yen frame me sesa man no. But me worry na me din sesa even though me gazette here but obia hu me a me sesa man no me sesa man no. See, that's the first change beba. The second change no so say you can't make decisions alone. You say we involve your husband even though if a wow brabon but nkwa to me decide for because this am ye no and am obo edra baako nti eno so besesa your decision making ebesesa even your social mingling crap ebesesa first no betumi ni wadam ofo epie mo ko time bia ope bia na waba unya ware asanya ma no record because you have a responsibility be say oye say oye aduane eni me kai those time me ware na me wo school na me on training na me ware nti ye colleague ne mami wiye ne ye call ewo kweu nti ye ne ye colleague ne ye call ye we agree say be ko Friday Saturday omunya ko sie nipa na we return after Saturday na duro mo sie nipa na me se ye mbra omo twentwe omo because omo mo ware omo be hwe no no makofa me bag and I'm jom ho though I came with them but I left them because there is a responsibility waiting for me. I don't have to mingle myself with them. Omo yes single, they don't have any other responsibility. A lot of things change. Even when you get married, as oba be nyinsem unsem ewo ho. Oh so better, it does also better and now you put on weight which you are not even expecting. And also you change eba. Nkola beba. You'll be shouting here and there, and also a change. You have to expect say ebeba. There is a sorry be ameti say obi nkofubi kope imba like they were not giving birth. Omokoye na ni sinika chen say owa obebo dam ope, and the two said omompe and one said mepe. So nipa nawo bombo dam ye. They went back say osi nipa no wa obebo dam ya hwe sa ombo osi konifie na kwhwe. So the children they will stress you out until you have to prepare for it. Say that change of your life will happen.
Okay. Inti obeka say our eju freedom free in semana.
Not say a Jew freedom, but the life you were living at first, no, it will not be the same. Because that freedom of say baby abi upebia na bekono. You can't live that life. You go with your family. You have a family. I want to have family. You go with your family. Maybe I just once a while I be able to mean Madame but say first no. Adam for now new PM 11-12 PM and sana mobile. You can't do those things again.
Comparing time and now we live a single life and marriage this year. Diana nimu eye demand.
To me, I will choose the marriage because the single life, no, unya obini nenjwen. Nkwa na obinti whether adia we no you and you you just do it because there's no guideline. And now emotionally, if you are sad, manana or be uplift you. But with the marriage, you have somebody to uplift you when you go down. There is somebody there to uplift you. So me, I'll choose the marriage.
That's my question.
Mr. Mano, Pacho, about life after marriage. Difference is being about life. Aboa, and I say, a heto. And I mean, can it's a hunter, and
To me, I will even advise okra say worry. Your boy and so you now worry. Was worry. So you now worry. You see, to me, I would say life after marriage have been almost 1,000% good to me than when I wasn't married. Why am I saying so? You see, there are certain things certain skills you abuse, certain decisions be more it could have even help you out, of which when you are not married, don't even think of those things. But the moment you start making family, or you have a wife and also a family, now have it in mind, say no, this is where you are heading towards, of which you need to take those actions. As I said, there are so many things we have done that it is through my wife that it became realistic. If not, so it wouldn't have come to pass. So when you ask me, I would say life after marriage have been very good.
all right, yo, remember me, Brea. Omo point, man, no more coffee. No more sure. Because Kushana ere on trouble no complaints and kola hard idea. When your side experience in with that.
Oh, pa.
Okay.
My experience have even been is it good, better, best? Have been the best one. Honestly, some two kwana a question as we say what that bunting. There's so much noise outside.
Okay.
Because every second they need to check up on you. Where are you? Have you eaten? What food did you eat? Only muso ben so na dos na so quarter and a half. So it almost keeps you say you need to always be at home so that you be taken care of. You know, I hardly eat outside. So even if it is 10 p.m., I still need to go back. That's why I'm having this.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
You didn't say scaffold.
Oh, no, wait. So in terms of say, you see, that's why we said it starts from the understanding. If the two of you don't understand yourselves, a bed they say, you are feeling within happy within you say ukofie. But once there is peace, there is happiness in the house,
Sure.
And that is it.
Okay. But you remember now this question. What's an Asia dream that I can say? As manum who say me worry. Ebi about dream that. As a man, because at times you know worry we are. I have a break. I say worry we are now fina. Ma when she be that be na kesi. I fina kesi for especially sister when some kakra. What's an answer? I can say, Mina can make a far away woman away, Michelle Winter, I can far away instead of my wife. I
just you are taking out of context. The reason why I'm saying so is
okay.
I started by telling you saying, "Me had my home, my pastor, and next year my son was."
Okay. Oh, the person will be about trim sada.
Oh, basically, I would say no.
Okay.
Because it's almost like what I'm looking out for is in the person I'm with.
Okay.
So I see one night so one time we trip.
Okay. All right, busy about.
Okay. Mr. Mano, na me question no or kasano no can be say changes by after bed or we no. Na me person me say time ana emba mo no. Any recently na emba be mo no. Is there some challenges if you are face here and anka already say previous relationship how it and anka we enjoy no more than now I emba be mo na.
If you ask me now, I would say I prefer now than when we were not even yet having kids. Why am I saying so? And sometimes I just even want to hear the voice of my first child just to make noise. Okay. I sometimes just want to hear the voice of my only daughter just to make noise. Okay. And just say only we want to need it. Okay. Yes, no, you say why am I saying so? They come into our life have been like a price to, because supposing say I can be niho and it means wherever I am, due to the number of course, say maybe 4 days where I say me first maybe 2 days and 1 day. And I'll be in niho and I'm going to move here and I say I'm here me and I say oh sir, but at least since we in Kranwo oh Kranwo we sweat me did 2 days. So to me, I would say today being with case is far better than without the case here.
But about pregnancy in a bam, in the first pregnancy we know, how was the experience? Because Matty said a bag you too much and anadjudi and other stuff. It drew baby ma. Okay, I say any them in Duffy because my car made a Bahamadi or best most man rough.
Oh, me boy, papa, me bray a cassa, and I made the bull fruit, and I made the atom, and I will pay away of my say, the unit ties, and you mobile say, oh, but this has been the way. Then a boy can say, no, and your mind demanding, oh, Bisana say, being a while, and I just say, we jay, or no, a boy. But send me away. Oh, Kona Koto, we were can peace. Oh, already maybe woman but name match.
So about firstborn a buyer. What is say? Wasanka say secondborn a ban. Not feeling is a woman show and kaka first experience.
Oh, actually, not the plan was this. I'm going for 6 or 7. Because I'm pessimistic football team. Oh, it's a question. The real council of a sober life mission end at 4. But no cry, I can't to be a baby after Brasta match and that will be Nina and it did be more made 2 back on that. It's basically now. With her, no, on the old Canadian we on her when it comes to pregnancy that match. Ntema atrezo to me for holiday jani kakra
before say we were aware mu no ensembe na otete say e bia aware ti say like sweetness e wom any ne bad side or challenges about ura mu hu say na ntesa nti yendi kan fa positive side enyoma be na otete wo abontin but after so worry no hu say nyesa neti.
Okay, me that's it. I'm say my cousins number one and then me designing my draw me right of how my marriage is supposed to be. At what that. You see, now there used to be this series on television called Sunset Beach. And Raspadora Manyaman. I don't normally used to watch those things, but you can see so it is going on a rough direction of which this how it's going. I myself growing up, my mom, my dad not worried too, and my mother was the second wife. So you can see. But fortunate for us now, the 2 wives live in unity. It's not so to but whilst growing up, I design and I draw the way I want my marriage life to be. I always say to myself, say, if I'm able to get married, if God permits and we are able to get married, I want to always be with my wife. Wherever my wife is, that is where you are going to see me. So even though I had the option to choose other people, because they were not falling within those categories of how I want my marriage life to be, that is why I chose her over them. Now, so when it comes to the positive side, all the things I have wished for as I then is how we are living it now. That nothing changed because all those years I was wishing, say, no, once I got married and once God permits and we are able to have kids, we will be traveling throughout the world. If money is there, we can go to holidays. We need to go on holidays. We can leave the kids, go here. I mean, have some 3 days off, have some days off. And fortunate for us, the same things what we are doing now. So that is probably the positive side. Now the negative side, say, sometimes my work is demanding. Then they will be calling you, where are you? When are you coming back? When are you coming back? Sometimes you are supposed to spend 3 to 4 days somewhere. But just because your family will be demanding, asking you, where are you? And one back, one back, and that is sometimes a bit boring side. But in all, the positive overweigh the negative.
Okay, but on that aspect, when you have turning that and I say I can that side and I say
okay, then because what tiase, but on tiase, it is all tiase.
Okay, all right, but Mrs. Amano, all the bar we in the bar say they are planning and one a bar but it's unconfort say in Shirabi Wawarim and no crisis in Shirabi Wawarim.
Obisa meka say me ma fam de meka say I insure wo awarim because me hu ne say anka enye awa ebia man ware na ka bebi a medru ababo mu anka me ndru ho nti me so meka say insure wo awarim a me migidi say insure e wo awarim.
Mr. Mano, inshira wawarim and then now see can the nature say inshira bam into our side and opportunities been there, bro.
No, as I said earlier on, you see, there are so many decisions that I personally used to take, that if I don't involve it, just as she said earlier on, one shall not go backfire. Into the best option is say, then she will also look at it, pray over it, and tell you, say, oh, wait there a year, and I say, if you can even add this one or polish it this way, it may be of help. And that is how we can attest to it, say there is blessing in marriage. Because without honor, maybe I may have taken the wrong direction of which I mean, there are so many, some of them are me taking ambua almost just as she is saying, all just because I didn't take full consult, I maintain the full advice infinite chain and then be taking. So that is it. There is blessing in marriage.
Okay, me ma family dear. Me nyo obi anka nje me say bema obeware no unene wo ho sure obeware because everybody around me saw the love that was showered on me.
If I could cold war now was now later we wadafuna na so dey say now person who because now as she said she felt like this me and this my time and I must live life. Yes, I also support it, but now she also need to understand that there is so many guidance about life that we need to follow. And fortunate for us, or so it overshadow nanko focus or nipa benare sure say obet ma awara on all those stuff.
Yeah, so me per se ko sa side marriage is marriage 50-50 something. Mrs. Amano, who know your ban person beside our question. I was say our 50-50 and I say Berman take full responsibility.
Yo, me nga say our way 50-50. And I mean say Berman and take full responsibility. Nya me can say so be a all whatever you can do. Say your ban a Berman. You have to bring your 100 on board or Berman also then 100 will come. Because when you 50-50, now say me van say or no Berman be to your school fees. Edu ya sake nkola no onya scan ya nti nkola no mbeti na fie ana omuntu minti na fie wo fie prepaid asa yo no na eso oto nti beti na esum no ana no nti to me ne there is your all, and that is how we have live our life. We obia yenche eduma se bia wo betu ya se I pay, he also pay. Rose ẹsan wò fie mekọ a metọ ọno nso ọba ọtọ nti yẹn nkyɛn ne sɛ ebi a wo responsibility nie me so me responsibility we all do everything even house chores cry we do it together me no kasa we don't have house help ɛyɛ yankasa na yɛyɛ yɛn nyama and we also do it together nti meka sɛ everybody is supposed to be giving out me 100% obey to me, not 50-50 or maybe a man and so taking responsibility in terms of finance now or what may jadi or whatever. I see say ubia betumi ayebi.
If I show, I'm person sir. 100 now can want them. On say about the responsibilities, the man who on the responsibilities. Is there any single day be a wagen was say I'm a cry me or buy me too much? Because let's say we now we have a salary. I was saying man providing more than you. And this time around you are saying 100. Is there any single day we here now say wait the and also mean China man and take you over?
Because of the way you started, you know, it has become part of us. Inti main train say on number I always been saying me so willingly, not that I've been forced to do it. I do it. No. David, I do it willingly because I know that the other she say whatever we have belongs to son away team. Inti yi mu say where your bema dear, where your body because everything belongs to the two of us. Inti if I'm supporting, it is me and Kasana me boa me because whatever I'm doing belongs to us. In Kolano, I'm a member. It is the two of us here. So if I'm helping in the children's life, and you say me no favor because it is a yemi na.
If I show. Is it because Musika Ebom and Aoya and now keep Musika separately and also the separately? 2 years, wow account, and my joint account.
Okay, that's it. Let me say we have a school we run. And a school no ye na ye but me na me da so if me help ya, it is your property and I may they help it from. Because me na me handle I hasn't so no so na handle has say them and like we all know our money. That's how I put it. We all know our money. If on any company, I'm a signatory to the company. Into every amount that will be taken, I'll be notified as well as though or no bako iskan. But because I know, say, wakachre me, sika me dikoye say, me diko to your duty, me diko koye say. So I don't have much of a burden. Say, I don't iska say. The same thing applies to the school that I manage. And also, sir, only problem say. How even until I scrap one day in this I say, how do I spend the school money? Because when him say whatever comes, and when I'm the school and moving so ana maybe supportive with you. It is like that is how we have lived all this while.
Let me say to summarize from where she ended, you know, I earlier told you say I have a standard of which we are heading towards. So what type of woman am I going for? Am I going for someone who will come and give me conditions? Say, it is the man's responsibility to buy brazier, to buy these things for them. And as since you are going out with me, this is your responsibility. You see, from our end, I see say, if I'm doing something for you, I'm doing everything for you. If you're also doing something for me, you are also doing everything for me. You shouldn't we see say all the responsibilities are to be made together so that we all know where you are heading towards. And that has been one of the periods that have helped us more because we don't have any doubt of whatever she spent and she also don't have any doubt of whatever I spent. Even though because of Wanitama, maybe in Kakanga can look like a girl no, and she didn't know papa. But at least it has helped us to know so this is where we are all heading towards.
Sebema and a young guy warrior advice ben or the man say ebia obawi and obawi mema nem fabida obawa ti say oba ti say fa advice bɛn na ɔde bɛma young guy a wayɛ ready sɛ ɔkɔware.
I think I will still go back to where I started from. You see, whilst growing up, I have a perception say I need to go out and ask a me for bar who is going my direction. What is my direction? Is she having the same mindset as mine? Otimase. Baby a me kono. Otiase. Se ne kase yendi fried rice be ne ebedi kokontia otiase. In case na say ne ya ho chia, that she have the mindset say, oh, let me accommodate because today is not good. And I say, Bia, she is only looking out for so without the hard times. You see, hard times is part of life, and no matter what, it will come. But if you don't have someone who is going the same direction with you, when the hard times come, the person will throw himself. So it doesn't matter, say, you have the physics of what you are looking out for. Me like this, I keep saying that I want someone who is a bit fair and straight. Also because one should not want to make a man also. But aside that physics, no, is she also having the qualities that you are looking out for? Or is submissive? Is he going the same direction as you are going? In case na say, and the money now we decide this okay for good 3 days, CNDD, but we need to save. Can she do it? Can she sacrifice her life for her kids? So when those things are there and the person is having the same mindset as I said, then it's best that you go for such a firm. Not just because of say our physics now open, our physical structure now open, then you are going for. You need to look at the person's spiritual background also. What is the person's spiritual background? How well has she been trained? Where is she coming from? Then when you add the mentality of where you are also going, that's only become one, then you can no said this is the right person for me.
So as a guy okwakoware oba advice ni say stage ben na oba advice ben ma say onkonkoware ana say ni sika sem ni njuma sem do time ben ana obe young guy ba be ware obaba enyoma ben na obehwehwe won ho a buhu say akwawi or qualified say obeware ansa na obaba na man.
You see, it depends on the person's vision. As at the time we were getting married, that we were sleeping on the bed for the mattress went out to film and then that without no television. We just moved to a new apartment, and where we were, we did not send anything. So we just used our bed and we bought some cloth, and that's where we started. Right, quite near trip for being channel back no my right onto Sergi and meter. And there is someone I saw the idea to, and she felt like, no, you are still the right person for me because I will still go with you. So once the person is having a vision, so in future this is where I'm heading towards. The person of making an effort said this is where I'm working towards that effort now making. Then it means that the person have the vision that you can carry the person along with. So as a young guy, our person will worry. Don't just look out for anybody in skirts. Just go for someone who is going the same direction. When him say, okay.